Well, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Grace and I am the gorgeous Nigerian mom. I am filming live from the big brown city of Ibadan. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Please like, subscribe and share so that you get and turn on the post notification bell so you get notified whenever I upload new videos. You're welcome. So today, as you already know from the caption, I want to talk about my microlocs. Yes, my microlocs is 2 years, 6 months this month. So I've been pushing back on making this video, but I'm finally making it now. So yeah, welcome back. Please sit down if you know you're interested in anything micrologs. Maybe you have micrologs or you want to install or you're thinking of installing micrologs. Please sit down. This video is for you. Yes, so welcome. Um, yeah, so I used to have relaxed hair like everybody else, and but because I struggled with relaxing my hair, I never liked relaxer. Um, I didn't like how it burns my skin every time I want to make my hair softer. I had to stop using relaxer, and so I went natural. Yeah, I had natural hair on my head for I think about 3 4 years. But the problem with natural hair is styling, guys. The styling, the freeze, and wash days are always about the whole day. It takes about the whole day, and then styling it and everything, putting protective. Just everything about natural hair is cumbersome. To me, this is my personal opinion. I'm not talking about everybody. Some people enjoy uh, their natural hair and everything, but me, I I didn't enjoy it because I had three children under 10, and I had a toddler, a baby and a toddler at the time. I think yes, I had a baby and I had a toddler, and I could not cope. I wanted something that wouldn't take too much of my time, something that would just I wake up and I won't have to do too much. 10 15 minutes, I'm done. Yeah, so I started researching on locks. Yeah, I didn't like the traditional locks because I feel they are too bulky for me. So and they'll be really hard to style because they're bulky. They will be very hard to style. So I started researching on other types of locks there are. So I searched and I came across micrologs. I think Solulocus Solutions was the person I first saw with micrologs. Yeah, so I went online. I started researching micrologs. I could not find much in Nigeria, to be honest with you, at the time. I could not find, there were not so many people that had dogs, and so I couldn't find much resources online. So I just went on YouTube. I think, yes, I went on YouTube and I saw so many things about micrologs and everything. But the problem was, those people were Black Americans. You get so and so local solutions also was away in Canada. So there was no way. Like, do they install this thing in Nigeria? How do they do it? I could not find. So I went to my friend, a friend that had traditional logs. I asked her about her logs and everything, and loctician, and then she gave me some teeny bit details about them. And so I almost gave up. But then one day I was scrolling through Instagram and I saw a page advertising their lux services, but it was in Lagos. So I eventually made up my mind that I was going to get this installed. I'll just go to Lagos and have it installed, and then I'll probably maintain it myself here in Ibadan. So I contacted the page, the business. I contacted the salon, and then she gave me so many details and everything. So I said, putting money together to go have my hair installed in Lagos. But got so good. One day I just dropped my kids in school, and I was turning around about here around Ibadan, and then I saw this billboard where a salon was advertising a lock services. And I was like, oh, in Ibadan. So I went and I got the number from her. That was how I found my loctician, guys. It was just a miracle. So I got the number and I contacted her, and then we talked on phone. And While we were talking, I noticed that she really, really knows her stuff. She knows what she's talking about. So she gave me the different types of locks, sister locks, micro twist, and everything. And so she we booked I booked an appointment and I went for my locks to be installed. Yeah, my locks took about 9 to 10 hours to install. I think we started around 8 a.m. and we finished around I think 6:30 thereby. Yeah, 6:30. So it took about 9 10 hours to install. And as soon as I saw myself in the picture, oh my god, in the mirror, I loved it so much. I really loved it. And so yeah. Um my logs are I think 449. Yeah, I had my husband count it some time ago. So my logs are definitely 449 strands. Yeah. So yeah, so my locks was established with a two-strand twist. I started it was locked underneath, it was locked at the tip. No, was it at the tip? Yeah, I started my locks with two-strand twist. It was locked underneath and then the normal traditional two-strand twist. Yes, my loctician called it the micro twist. I didn't lock it from beginning. So I just started with a two-strand twist and then I tied it over time and then it locked by itself over time. Yeah. Okay, so at the time my hair is 2 years, 6 months now. So at the time I locked it in March 2023. So at the time I had my locks installed, I did it for about 40,000 naira. I installed it for about 40,000 naira. Yeah. I installed it, yeah, I think 40,000 naira here in Ibadan at Pro Quantum. How long does it take to retire? Okay, so retiring takes about 6 to 7 hours, 5, 5, 6, 7 hours, depending on how many people are on your hair and how much undergrowth you have. So usually we are supposed to retire from I think 6 to 8 weeks, 6 to 8 to every 6 to 8 weeks. You're supposed to have your locks retired every 6 to 8 weeks. But sometimes I've gone up to 12 weeks before. Yeah, I've gone up to 12 weeks, and the longer you go in between retires, the longer it takes to retire your hair. So that's it. Maintenance. Yeah, one of the reasons I chose Microlux was because it has a low maintenance rate. Like I do not have to do much. When I wake up in the morning, I just take up my bonnet and just spray with water. You can spray with just water and you can spray with rose water. I'm going to be filming another video and show you my locks routine, what I do and my wash day routine. But this video is majorly just to introduce you to locks. So yeah, I'm going to film another video for that. But when you wake up in the morning, you just remove your bonnet and just spray with water. And any day you want to feel fly, you can style it like the way I style. This one took me I think 10 minutes. I sprayed it with water, fluffed it with my hands, and then just rolled my hair and tied it at the back. That's all. It took me about 10 minutes to do, and it was one of the reasons why I chose micrologs. It doesn't require you to. And if I do not pack it this way, I can just leave it and use the normal center part or the side part, and I'm good to go anywhere. I can go anywhere. And on days that I want to wear a wig, I can just braid it or just tie it in a way and wear my wigs on it, and I'm good to go. Yeah, so microlux is really, really time like really easy to maintain. Yeah, I just I wash my hair every 2 weeks. Sometimes you can wash every week, depending on uh uh it depends on you. It depends on you and how maybe if you work out. And so people that work out, they wash their hair every week. But for now, I'm not working out and I'm not doing anything stressful or that makes me sweat in my head. And I noticed that I have dry scalp, so I think washing it off usually strips my hair of moisture. So yeah, I try as much as possible to wash every week. Every 2 weeks, sorry. So I try and maintain the 2 weeks wash day. Yeah, and it's good for me. Okay, so what I use to wash my hair, you can use any conditioner and any shampoo to wash your hair. Yes, what I use the normal Sometimes I use Tresemme, sometimes I use Mega Growth. Yeah, I use both, anyone I find in the market or anyone I have at hand at the time. So, but I use Tresemme mostly and Mega Growth oil. So you can just know after washing, you shampoo, you lather, you wash, and then you put your oil, you oil your scalp. So what I didn't used to do, but I've started to do now is use the hand dryer. I dry my hair after wash. I didn't used to dry. I usually let it. I used to let it air dry, but I found out that my hair takes so long to dry because my hair is kind of full and thick. So it takes so long to dry, and then it smells. It kind of like have this moldy smell and everything. So what I do is when I wash, since I wash, I oil and then I blow dry my hair. Yeah, so it works for me. And then it doesn't let my hair shrink as much. Yeah, so that's it. It works for me. Reasons why I love Microlocs. It is low maintenance and low budget. You don't have to do much. You don't have to go buy one styling gel or one. You don't have to do much. All you need is your water. Your water works fine. If you want to go extra, use your rose water, because rose water is infused with so many other things here. So you can use just water or rose water, and then your conditioner and shampoo. You don't use conditioners all the time. Conditioners do not wash away all the time, so they kind of leave residues on your locks. We call them I've forgotten what to call them. I'll just leave it when I yeah. So they leave residue on your locks, so you don't use conditioner. You just use conditioner once in a while. Yeah. So yes, so you can just what you need is really just shampoo, conditioner, and your water, then your oil, your hair oil for your hair. So they are low maintenance, they are low budget. Another thing I love about locks is because low styling. You don't it doesn't take too long to style. You don't even have to style sometimes. You can just spray your hair with water and just use your fluff it with your hands and you're good to go. Yeah, so that's one another reason why I love locks. Yes, another reason I have discovered is my edges are really healthy. Guys, I really need you to see they are healthy. They are long and healthy. Nothing is pulling on my edge. Nothing is coming off my hair. So it is one of the reasons why I love my locks. My hair growth has been rapid, steady, and you know, my edges are doing well too. So yeah, so these challenges I'm going to list happened in the first year. Yes, because now my hair is fully locked, and so I don't experience all these things much. The dryness, scalp dryness. Oh my god, my scalp was so dry after I had it installed. After I installed my locks, I think about some months later, I started experiencing severe scalp dryness. It was so much that I attempted cutting off my locks. Yeah, but right now, but what I did, yeah, so I started moisturizing. I think I started moisturizing every day. I started putting rose water in my hair every day. And then another challenge I experienced was the frizz and the shrinkage. Oh my god. So guys, I didn't start with short hair. I didn't start my microloss with short hair. My hair was long and healthy. I had a long, natural, healthy hair. And so when I installed my locks, my hair just shrunk. Like it shrunk so much. I was like, What's going on here? Is this really my hair?" Yeah, so hair shrinkage is real with microlocks. It shrunk so much, but I think as soon as my hair clocked two, it started shrinking less and less and less, and so it's not shrinking as much anymore. And so yeah, tips for people that want to have their microlocks installed. Okay, so the number one tip I'm going to give you is patience. Patience is key, guys. Patience is key. Stop comparing your hair progress with another person's hair progress. Your hair are not the same. Everybody's hair is different. Please, I used to follow somebody on Instagram. I think she's called the Minimalist Natural. Yeah, her hair is 6 months ahead of mine, and I remember I used to compare my hair with her hair so much because I didn't know. I didn't know her locks are 6 months ahead of mine. So used to like she would just say, "Oh, my hair is just 1 year today. My hair is gonna come today." So I was like, "Oh, your hair is your locks are 1 year. My locks are 1 year too. Why are my locks not growing? Why are my locks shrinking so much?" And so eventually I got to know that her hair locks is I think 6 months. She installed her hair 6 months. She installed her locks 6 months before mine. I installed mine, and so I stopped comparing. And then I realized everybody's journey is different. You don't, just give it time. Patient, be patient with your hair. Don't worry. Just keep nurturing it, keep retying as you should, keep moisturizing your hair. Before you know it, your hair will come out really beautiful. Another tip I want to give to is moisturize daily. In fact, regularly. I'd say daily because we live our climate, we live in a hot climate, and so please just moisturize daily. It doesn't take you don't have to do too much. Just moisturize regularly. Be patient with your hair. Another tip is don't compare your hair. Then find a good loctician, guys. My loctician Afro Quantum and then my other loctician I use now, they are the best. They know their onions. Your locks are an investment. Do not let anybody ruin your hair. Find a good loctician. Don't just go to anybody because everybody calls themselves good these days. But please let people refer you. Let people who use their services refer you. Ask people to refer you to someone they know. Don't just use anybody, or check reviews. Also check reviews. Find good loctician. Be patient with your hair. Moisturize regularly and don't compare with anybody. And you're good to go. Okay, guys, so in my next video I am going to be showing you my routine. I'm going to show you what I use for my hair and how often or how regularly I wash and everything. I'm going to be filming that video. Turn on the post notification bell, like, share and follow. Turn on the post notification bell so that you get notified whenever I post that video. Thank you so much, guys, for watching and for staying. See you in my next video. Bye.